Hello and welcome again to another screencast from Express Touch. Today we're going to be doing a new lesson on how to use the imce-wysiwyg-bridge. What's the imce-wysiwyg-bridge? This works with the imce module, which is an image file upload and browser that supports personal directories and quota. Let me explain what that means. So for example, if we want to add a new content of type article, and say for example I set this to full HTML and I click on image, you find out that you either have to add the URL of the image on your website. Now for an experienced Drupal developer, I might know what this URL is going to look like, but when you want to give these kind of property to your customer, this is of no use to them. So you simply want a place where they can click a button and upload the file directly. And so this is where this module called the imce-wysiwyg-bridge module comes in. Now remember, for you to be able to do this, you should have some knowledge of how to use the WYSIWYG module. In case you don't know how to install the WYSIWYG, on Express we've got the using WYSIWYG in Drupal, and so you can watch this tutorial. So just in case you don't know how to set up the WYSIWYG in Drupal. Once you've done this, then you can come to this new tutorial. And so this tutorial, we're going to first install this. This module is dependent on the imce module. So let's install our module. I'm going to be using drush. For people who don't know how to use the drush command prompt, you can download the zip file. This is a Drupal 7 tutorial. So I go into my folder and I drush download imce_wysiwyg. I see what you get, what you see what you get, and I click on download. Now because I'm using a drush command prompt, when I try to enable this module, it's going to automatically download the imce module from me. So say for example I do drush enable imce_, what you see is what you get. Yes, you find out that it downloads the imce module for me. So in case you've not been using the drush command prompt, it's a very good tool which I would advise anybody to start using. It saves you the hassle of having to download 2 zip folders, take them into your site directory and extract them. And so once this completed, you would find out that it's enabled the imce module, likewise the imce-wysiwyg module. So once that's completed, I'll clear my cache, drush cc, or that should clear my cache for me, and we should be ready to use this module. In order to set up this module, the first thing we do is we would close this for now. Close that, let's close this, and let's go to configuration, because before I do that, let's do add content again. If I click on add content, and if I go to article and I try and use the full HTML and I try and do this, you find out that the button is not yet showing, so we need to configure that first. So if I go to configuration and I go to WYSIWYG profiles, and whatever editor you're using should be there. I click on edit, and I go to buttons and plugins. Now we should find the imce option here. Before you install the module, this option will not be there, so I click on that and I click on save, and once that's completed, we'll find our button should be here now. So if I click this and I refresh this page, going to create new article. If I go to full HTML, and now if I click on that, we can see browse server. So when you click on the browse server, if you've got already uploaded files, they will be listed here. To upload a new file, click on upload and choose file. And once that's completed, for example, you can go into documents and let's go on pictures, for example, go in images. If we take this for example and click on upload, and we should find our file listed here and here. So for example, if it was on your server already, you can click on a file, shows you the display, select the and here it is. You can amend the width, the height, and if I click OK now, we should find that our image has been added. So this brings us to the conclusion on how to install and configure the imce-wysiwyg-bridge. This brings, I'll see you in the next lesson.